Malaka Tisanam. Malay. What is the ordering system of the system analyst to categorize the subtraction? Because in that way, the intellectual competition of the compass based upon the loss of the ring. The loss of the ring. In this way, the compass will actually mark out itself into legacy and to perform the legacy. Within the legacy based upon the instruction, the Dailala will actually position itself into its compliance and its own maturity because the correspondence based upon ABC TV is a legacy. There is one in the city, Swanson Street legacy. So based upon that way, the legacy of knowing that our mighty Swiss are eking in relation to Scott. But in relation to Scott, the legacy of knowing that the subdblum is that the ordering system will lower itself into the thinking plot. But the thinking plot in relation to nature is the opponent of affiliate because the ads are just a vernacular of verbs in relation to grammar. But in relation to grammar, the verbs are an association of layer. So in that way, the telekison of the testosterone is only a lexicon of law. So in that way, the legacy based upon the intellectual copy amount of data is the corruption, yes, of season mark because your IP address, the detection of demolition. But within the computer system, the system analyst will categorize the register in relation to the scent of fong. And fong is just a legacy of law in relation to the table tree by the Sanghasan of the pyramid. Within that pyramid, the highest curriculum is the Jijana of God. Well, they don't create God, of course they don't. But it happened at the Eden, Saplapam, Bumblebee, Desanam, water, alchemistry. Interesting, isn't it? Water alchemistry based upon which one? Any movie maker, Sri Lanka, to burn this business card and pretend it's an illusionist? Etc. But in that way, the kata is a legacy of Weldon in relation to Walthall. But Walthall is the layer of knowing the intellectual copy, a legacy of legacy. But in relation to my dad, Lai Toha, Maurice, is not my name. It's Alan. It's my name. I come from a blue planet. I live in a digital world. I arrived. The second of knowing. Pocus. Yes. So in relation to pocus, how do we knowing how the clairvoyant will consume the orchestra in relation to the attendant of Olo, but Olo in relation to the makeup. The ounces of the compression is that the locusay of law is a legally of his own lumberman, but the lumberman is a legnan of his own armor. But the legacy based upon the legacy of what happened to me in SYT. So in that time, Ned Kelly, the bank offered to legislate the lump sum of nature. Chipcom, but Chipcom, trees are trees in relation to nationality as well as World Wide Web. But the World Wide Web of that's all I can do for Sri Lanka. But the World Wide Web